everybody. How you doing today? How you doing tonight? We're doing good. It's cold here, but we're managing. It is the 2nd of December after all. So, I guess my co-host is coming over here. I don't know. Maybe not.
I'm comfortable.
It's comfortable over here.
It's cold.
Bring your banky.
Wow, I'm not Carol Henry's pretty easy.
Put it on your lap. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing good. Just woke up from a nap.
Can I have my iPad back, Henry?
We had a nice, lovely Saturday. Courtney and I and my mom, and my sister went to church for a ladies' tea today. Then we were going through uptown and they were putting a bunch of stuff up at one of our local parks. So we decided to come home and get Henry and take him up there. We took some pictures.
I did grab it.
Then we had some lunch. Then we came home and napped. I did.
Can you maybe do that? What? I am not a jerk.
Jerk face.
Hey.
As soon as I get online, I'm going to put a question up in the chat. Might have to, where to do that?
Hi.
Adjust.
I don't know what to do with it, Bubba. You picked it up and I thought, did you take it in your fort?
I checked in there. Can I go check in the car?
You had it out here, Bubba. I remember.
Yeah. Because you said it died.
I'm gonna keep looking for it, Poops. I know what was in here.
You know where I set it?
I don't know where you set it in. Move our coats. It was on the couch last time I saw it.
Ooh, I got 922 subscribers. Only 78 more till 1K. So you can see my earrings.
What are those, Mom?
Peanuts. Can you bring me a trash can? Not the big one. Isn't there a little one in here?
Yeah. You have to type something, please.
I have the tree.
Actually, not the
Did you check the bathroom?
What did you say, Mom?
Did you check the bathroom? Did you check in KK's room?
I got all kinds of questions.
No. Yes.
No.
Yes.
Then why is it called a thumb? This
Why is it called a pinky?
pointer finger? This is your other finger. Index. Pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on the couch. And he moved it when he climbed on the couch with me, and I don't remember what he did with it.
Are these supposed to be green?
I'm sorry. These are like these are like salted and cured. Hi, Wolfie.
Hi, Wolf. Welcome in. How's your weather up there?
What's up, my dude?
Ooh, you got more.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put these on.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So you don't like them that long?
I got my trimmer over there.
Those are not Kiss. I might say Kiss, but they're flimsy as crap.
Where'd you get them at?
Dollar General. Hold on, I gotta help Henry find a switch or he's gonna have hemorrhage.
Henry lost his switch. That's all you got left?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
No, there's more, and there's glue in there.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
There's my giraffe.
Here's your charger. Here.
There's my charger.
I'm doing good, Wolf. Just woke up from a nap.
Look what I found.
Giraffe.
This is what I found. What the heck? If you can't see it, I'll put it in
Over here, Bubba, is the Henry over here. See where my finger is? Henry found a giraffe. Is it in this blanket? This blanket was on the floor. Is it under here?
If it was under there, it will make a good.
It's 41 here. I don't know, my laptop sometimes doesn't say the right temperature.
Henry, I seriously don't know what you've done with it. So I need to take better care of your stuff.
We took a carriage ride today. We took pictures by lighted,
Where have you been?
animated, I don't know. We got
I
pistachios
I
we're munching
haven't-
on.
haven't checked in the car.
It wasn't in the car, Bubba. You brought it in. I was sitting on the couch with you with it, because you moved it when you climbed on the couch with me. What did you do with it after that?
Is it behind the couch?
I feel like we would have heard it fall.
The iPad was right by it.
You had the iPad under there. It's got to be in your fort. That's the only other place it can be, Bubba.
They're pretty tasty. My mom got them at a food pantry and she didn't want them, so she gave them to us.
Oh.
That's enough salt. There it is. There they are. There's the green one. Oh, so had a busy week at work this week. The guy was there. Is that yours?
Yeah.
I was there doing doing floors, refinishing floors. So that's always fun. You gotta work around him. Oh, and then last night, oh my gosh. So my manager's last day was Wednesday. Erica. Sometimes she watches. But
You were in the kitchen. Did you check the kitchen? I'm cold.
So I always call her with just little complaints and stuff. And I
By the water truck.
Open the fridge because you've done that before.
I texted her one night. Was it Thursday night? No, it was Wednesday night. It was Tuesday night. Her last night was Wednesday. I texted her and she was very upset about what I texted her about. And I was too. Can't get that one open. I didn't try very hard. And then Wednesday night was good. Thursday night we had something going on and I still text her. I said, I know it's not your concern anymore. But last night I really wanted to text her. I'm like, nope. Because I think she started her new job tonight.
Lame.
Yeah. So, but good news, she's moving here to my town. She asked me to save boxes.
Oh, I know I have to save boxes for somebody. I got some at work.
Okay. So, what?
I was going to crack this one open. There's nothing in it. I was robbed. Somebody took my nut.
So last night at work, there's 4 nurses decorating their section. And this one nurse has 2 kids.
Hey, Mom. Is it okay if I have cookies and chocolate milk?
I guess if she left it.
Yeah, it's right here.
And the 2 kids were probably 8, 9, 10, something like that.
Hayden's 11.
Older,
I'm talking about Hayden.
if they, old enough to know better.
Okay.
And they were running up and down the hall, not running. They were at a dead sprint. And
There's another.
I'm like, somebody's gonna get hurt, and I didn't want to be responsible for that. And I have a cart, because I clean restrooms, and I have a cart with hand towels and toilet paper and my cleaning chemicals on it, and on the front is my mop bucket to mop all the restrooms. And they came around the corner and they about ran into that cart. And I gave them a dirty look, and they didn't come close to me, but they were still running around the building. And then we have the pole strings if you have trouble in the bathroom, or they have them in the, no, they don't have them in the
Is
room.
this another bad one?
And one of those alarms, I was sitting down trying to take a break because I was ahead of myself last night. I was ahead. And one of those alarms went off. And one of the nurses goes, "Did your kids set off the alarm?" And the other nurse says, "No, it's back in the sono room." Well, that's where my floor guy was, refinishing the floor. He had set it off by accident, and he didn't even know it. So I went in, and he had the door closed, and I knocked, and I said, "Hey, pull that string." And he goes, "This string?" And I'm like, "No, push the button, because if you pull it, you can cancel it." Because I've done it before. The first week I worked there, I don't know how many times I pulled that string in a certain restroom.
I did that one time I was pregnant working with Taylor, and she freaked out and thought I was going into labor or something. Came busting in the bathroom on me.
But 4 nurses there, and not a one of them
Got up to make sure.
got up to make sure nobody was. And then the one that was there last night, I did it one time. It's been probably about a month ago in the bathroom. You just, like, sometimes my cleaning towel gets caught up in it, or you just, you know, by accident. Sometimes my mop gets caught up. I try not to. But anyway, she come back the, like, month, and she goes, "Do you need help?" She was really not very kind about it. And I go, "No, why?" "Well, you pulled the string. You pulled the what is it? Call
Emergency cord.
emergency cord." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And she turned around like it was a bother. She only came back to check on me because there's a doctor there.
See,
So,
even if I know somebody's in the bathroom and they pull that cord by accident, because our residents have buttons in the
Right.
rooms. Unless they're handicapped, and then we can switch it out for a pull cord.
is
But
this yours or mine?
I think
This is yours.
smells like mint. Yeah, it's mine.
So we got these little cups. We had a ladies' tea at our church this morning. It says, "Is it too late to be good?" Hey, Riza.
Hi, Riza.
So we got tea, and we had different, all kinds of, what were some of the
this.
teas? I had raspberry. Courtney had,
I had jasmine first, and then I had mint when we left, a mint green tea.
yeah, that's,
There was blueberry, there was berry medley, there was orange, there was mango.
raspberry. I had raspberry.
There was just straight up Earl Grey. Then they had, you know, nasty Lipton tea bags. Oh no, they had an assortment of tea. I was very surprised.
Very nice. That was the first time you've been there, right?
No, I went to one like way back.
Oh. At the old church?
Yeah.
Broadway or no?
Not Broadway.
Yeah.
Woodlawn.
Like
Like
right
right
after
after
we had it at Broadway.
I think they had something similar.
So it was nice. Can I help you?
Yes.
But the first cup of tea was like lukewarm.
Because our pastor's wife tripped a breaker and didn't realize that the urns weren't on.
And then our pastor came to the rescue
Not once, but twice.
twice. He turned them on. And I went back up for a second cup of tea, and it was hot. And then, yeah, our pastor's wife, Wendy, was giving the message today. Not in preaching, but she was, well, a little bit.
She's just giving a word that
Yeah.
the Lord had laid on her.
Yeah, and her microphone went out about halfway through. And she's just going away, and she goes, "Oh, there's my husband. What's he doing in here?" And guess what? He bought her new batteries for the microphones. We should take stock in Duracell. We
Yeah,
have a
somebody
lot
said
of-
something about, I hope those aren't Dollar Tree. And he was like, don't get me started, only Duracell in this house.
They have Panasonic at Dollar Tree.
Apparently Larry's a Duracell man.
Or what was the other name?
Energizer. He said Energizer or Duracell.
Yeah.
None of that cheap stuff.
So I've had some. I've had pretty good luck with Dollar Tree
I know. Whenever I
batteries.
put it in his toys, he plays with it twice and they die, but that kind of looks like Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is
Christmas snow.
Yes.
Santa Claus. Ooh, I'm really scared. So you're the one everybody's been talking about.
And it's almost Christmas, Mom.
I know.
And it's almost
When are we gonna put up the Christmas tree?
Next weekend.
We're munching on pistachios.
Tomorrow.
No, not
I
tomorrow.
said, tomorrow.
I gotta find it yet, Bubba. Ever packed something away? Forget where you packed it? Every year by Christmas tree.
It's been packed away for 11 months.
So, what do we have at our tea, Courtney?
Croissant sandwiches.
Croissant.
Jacques Coutu croissant. Potato chips. There was some fruit salad. And soup.
Take my Christmas snow.
It's a Christmas gnome?
Yeah.
Very good.
Thanks. That's it.
You really need to look for that switch because you need to find it before we leave.
No, I don't know
It
where it
was
is.
a nice little luncheon.
It was.
Only I told Courtney when we had it at our old church, the guys did it. Well, we had a guy. I wonder why he didn't do it. You went to that girls' night out with me. Is that what you're thinking? No.
No. I went to...
Can I please use your phone, Mom?
Sure. Do you need the light? There you go.
Anyway, we have a guy that does catering at our church, and he did it, and he did. Was that when we had, or was that when Pastor Teresa was there? We had that little luncheon. You know, big grapes.
Yeah, that's like around Mother's Day when she comes and does that. Because it coincides with our anniversary.
Yeah.
I've been to those. I've been to quite a few of them.
I don't remember going to a tea. I just remember me and Mom
I'm
being there and
99%
Diane.
sure we went to one. Because it was in the kids zone. It was before we had all those nice tables to put in the sanctuary. And I think I remember because Henry was real little and I didn't have anybody to watch him and I had to take him because he was
Fussing.
not fussing, he was just being loud. He was entertaining himself with that octopus that he loved. Looks and I was like, you have two small children.
The light just went off when I texted nothing.
You know what you say? Hey Siri, Luminos. Hey Siri, Luminos.
Oops.
Lumos.
How does that work?
When you want to shut it off, you say, hey Siri, Knox.
Okay.
I want some more tea. Should have taken that whole box.
I have some flavored tea out there. I have one here on the table somewhere too.
I did that one time at Audio Feed with Andrea.
Hey Henry,
What?
will you hand me my water over there? So yeah, this week at work's been busy but good. I was glad to see Friday. Yeah, my go-to gal is not working with 4M anymore. So it's like, who do I talk to? Who do I? Supposedly they've got a manager for me. She's been with the company. She's there already. She's got the East Division, but I don't have her number.
Check
And she's not one where I say, I can't believe these nurses brought their kids here and they're running around here like banshees. And they were there 2 hours decorating last night.
I was gonna say they didn't clean up after themselves.
Nope. And I held the door open for one of the nurses because she's really nice. The other 3 aren't. Well, one of them, but she's the one that had the kids, and she wasn't obviously watching her kids. But anyway, they go, oh, thank you, have a good night. I said, you too. And they go, sorry we left a mess for you. It wasn't even like, we're sorry. If you give us a vacuum, we'll clean up. Or
Henry.
No, it was.
Check this bag at the end of the couch. It might have slipped off in there.
They were ready to get off.
Move the book bag, and then check that bag.
Red bag.
The red bag.
Don't take anything out. If it's in there,
It'll be on top.
Henry has lost his switch. Oh, and I woke up this morning to a text from my daughter saying, we have no power. Like, I didn't pay the power bill or something, but there was an outage out. And quite a few, they said 54 residents, but there was
There were some businesses out too.
I heard that one lady that sits up in front, Clarissa, said she was a substitute teacher. She said, I was out of power. She was late. I was on time. I was out of power, but I was on time. My sister came over, so that was nice. That I'm going to invite her again next year.
Henry's sitting there huffing and puffing, isn't going to find it. It's got to be in this trailer somewhere.
I can't find it.
You're also not looking by sitting there and whining.
I am. I just did look. I was actually looking and I still didn't find it.
We could have done a live by candlelight.
Yeah.
Could have told ghost stories.
Christmas ghost stories. Christmas ghost. Oh, flashlight. I don't know if it works.
What the hell is that?
Show them the pictures of, we went on, oh, I told you that. We went on a carriage ride.
Knox. Little Harry Potter. Doppelganger and the apple.
Doppelganger is 2 twins.
The nerds at Apple like Harry Potter.
Do we see that? The battery's about gone.
Where were you on the night of March 9, 2018?
In the hospital.
No, I wasn't talking.
Yeah, you were. Because Mom was in the hospital.
You were a wee one.
Depending on what time, you might have not even been in this world yet.
Jeez.
Why are you trying to hang on me? Do I look like a monkey?
Henry.
Do I look like a playground?
What?
Ooh, ever bright. Never heard of that.
Forsaken monkey?
Get in the freezer and get me 3 of AAA batteries.
3 of the skinny batteries.
No.
Yes.
Just give me the square thing that they're all in, please. Does anybody else keep their batteries in the freezer?
This was me and Henry in a snow globe. Henry and I as a polar bear hanging.
Thank you. See, these come from Dollar Tree.
Henry as a reindeer. Don't, Henry. Henry and I in a Santa picture frame. Look at that. So cute. Wolf says I don't put batteries in the freezer.
Huh?
Wolf says I don't put batteries in the freezer.
They're supposed to last longer.
And then this is us on our carriage ride.
Hey, Mom.
And this is Henry with the horse. Her name was Gracie.
Hey, Mom. Can I please show a gift card for Lena? Because my gift card got ruined because of the rain.
Sure. Where's my gift card?
I'll show you one when it's your birthday.
Let's see.
Okay, you can put those back, Henry.
1 second.
I heard that once. To put your batteries in the freezer, they last longer. I've been doing it ever since.
I don't put my batteries in the freezer.
This is her cake.
That's nice.
He did.
Yeah, we had fun.
He wanted to go back up to the park and go ICESKATING tonight, but
It's cold. It's expensive. And Mom can't do that.
they turned our pickleball court into a
Skating rink.
So yeah, they had something, some special, what was it, Courtney, or did they just,
I have no idea. I don't know if it was the opening of the skating rink or what they had all that stuff down there for.
here you go, Bubba. Yeah, it was kind of neat. They had that, and they had something else at one of our other parks, and I'm like, Courtney, what is that? She goes, I don't know.
Dad.
I said, he's like coming alive again.
He's so
He's a teeny tiny wiener.
Lena. Hey Nini. Look how small I draw Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, yeah, you looked real hard. Ta-da!
Yay!
The switch is found.
Go plug it in and get in my hair.
And you be quiet.
So yeah, things are hopping probably about 6 o'clock they will be. Was it supposed to start at 6? Oh, that was,
It was New Holland.
yeah. We had a little town like 8 miles away, 10 miles away.
Yeah.
Had a Christmas parade tonight we're going to go to, but it's in a half hour, and if we leave now we can probably make it. Oh, I know we can make it. Yeah, I turned the furnace up. I don't think it kicked on, did it?
Well, Henry was down there probably on top of the vent, too.
Oh, I was not.
Yeah, I have a pretty good sized living room. I only have one vent, and that's typical for a trailer. There's one vent in each room.
Hey, Mom.
But
Can
mine
you please
is
make
kind
a
of
heart
a
for me in the middle?
mine is kind of a bonus, my room, because I have my bedroom vent, and then there's a vent in my bathroom. But I keep my bathroom door closed half the time because
Can you please show them my Christmas?
I have a nightlight in there.
This is Henry's Christmas gnome.
I could shut the nightlight off, but I don't.
I have baseboard heaters in my apartment. every winter. I had a $200 electric bill last year.
So how was your work week, CC?
10 out of 10 would not recommend. Am actively looking for a sugar daddy who doesn't want any sugar. He just wants to pay my bills.
Oh, I heard that song by the Bellamy Brothers last night, Sugar Daddy. What you need is diamond rings and a brand new car.
Do you like my heart?
I'm not greedy. I just want my bills paid.
Do you like the heart?
Looks great, Bubba. Just pay my bills. Pay my bills for a year so I can go back to nursing school, and then I'll take everything over again.
The sound of silence.
Sorry, I don't have anything to talk about. My work week was kind of meh.
Yeah. Didn't lose
Hey, Mom.
anybody.
Nope.
Hey, Mom. What does THIIL spell?
Nothing. No, I didn't use it this week. Other than I have a lady who's blind and she listens to Christian Contemporary all the time, and I went in to get her for breakfast the other morning. I'm talking, and I can't remember what song it is, but I started singing along with it, and I was getting her shoes and stuff on, and she was like, "I don't know why they're playing Christmas music. It's almost Easter," and I'm like, "Miss Betty, it's December 1st, honey. It's Christmas time."
Hey, Mom.
I gotta scoot over and adjust
Mom.
the camera.
What does LIIHTLCI spell?
A bunch of gibberish, Bubba.
I can't scoot over. Oh,
Oh well.
we're in frame. Ouch. How long did I sleep? About an hour.
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching all those TikToks. I was busy.
Answer my question I got in the, what's that called? I got a question pinned up at the top. Does this drinking straw have one or two holes?
Yes.
Just yes.
Just wanted an answer. There's your answer. Just yes.
The answers are one or two holes.
Yes.
We have a local page on Facebook, and a former colleague asked me, I guess a friend, she's really not a colleague, I didn't work with her, I worked around her. That's weird to try to explain to people.
Talking about spring.
I cleaned her office a couple times.
She was my English teacher.
Yeah. Anyway, she was a professor teacher at the college, and she added me to a local, or asked me to join the Facebook page. See, Wolf knows there's one hole in a drinking straw.
Two.
And she asked me to join her Facebook page, so I did. And it's for local vendors.
Vintage hot chocolate set.
Right? Local vendors?
Yeah.
The little cups. That's for Mexican hot chocolate, isn't it?
Probably. It just says vintage chocolate set.
So we got on there and I was looking, somebody posted something on there and I'm like, oh, I'm going to post my junk journals. And then right after I post them, she put on there, please check with the administrator so we don't have duplicates. And I'm like, is somebody else selling junk journals? But I didn't see, but,
Whole house intercom system.
my new worker, Katrina, said that her boss at the Oasis, Kristen, she said she had papers all over her office and she goes, what are you doing? She goes, oh, I'm putting a junk journal together. Like, what? She goes, no. She goes, this is too funny. Both of my bosses do junk journals.
Happy birthday. Wait, I won't.
So,
H.
oh, excuse me.
A.
So my mom was supposed to go today to the ladies' tea with us. She was sick. She had the big C.
She thought she did.
She thought she had the big C, so we took a test over and she doesn't. And my daughter that's very pregnant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. She's pregnant.
Why? Very pregnant, ready to pop, very whiny, ready to choke.
She said she couldn't go because she had to watch her boyfriend's little 5-year-old boy, and I went over there to drop off some things that we got her from the tea, and the little boy was nowhere. And I said, where is he? And she goes, oh, he's at his grandpa's. And I'm like, why couldn't you go to the tea? So, I told CC that I said, I don't think she wanted to get up and be out there at 10 o'clock. I don't know. She's going to have to change that because the baby's going to be up at 5 a.m. wanting fed.
And I put a little red on there. Can you guess what that is?
Blood.
How? What? She likes creepy stuff.
She is creepy stuff. She gives me nightmares.
She's from Nightmare on My Christmas.
No, she's not.
Okay, enough of those cards.
Yeah, don't be using all of Mimi's cards.
This is my last card.
Okay, why don't you go take it on your table and color?
Pterodactyl. Take your pterodactyl over there.
Let me show them my pterodactyl.
You did last week.
Yeah, you did when you made it. One, two.
Don't show it. It's expired.
4 ounces? What are we?
It is expired. They had it. I'm like,
How does this expire? It's petroleum jelly.
I don't know.
Unscented.
You know, they can't use it if it's out of date.
I know.
Just like those.
Water, glycerin, sodium peroxide, polymer glycols, polymer, and methylpolymate. Yeah, there's nothing in here that expires.
Peroxide?
It's sodium hydroxide.
Oh, I thought you said peroxide.
No. The
Don't.
instruction.
Don't. I'm sorry I said anything. They use that for... No, they don't. They get cases of it. So... 546. I need 78 more subscribers to hit that 1K mark. Whoop, whoop.
So like and share this out. Get all your friends to make YouTube accounts just to follow.
78 more subs.
I wonder if I sign into my other YouTube accounts if I can just follow you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Triple C used to have people do that.
Because I have 2 other YouTube accounts.
I can sign in too.
I'd start following you, and there you go.
Yep.
Got 2 more subscribers.
There'll be 925.
I'm gonna start stealing people's phones at work and get on their YouTube and start. Let me show you something.
There's at least 30.
If I can get a hold of everyone's phone.
Get Granny to make a YouTube account.
Do you like the frog?
Very cool. Start making YouTube accounts for my residents. There's 30.
Do you guys like the front of it, guys?
So that's almost.
Do you guys like
That's
the front?
60.
Yep.
Do you guys like the front of it?
Only need 18 more. Ouch.
What did they say?
Yep.
So yeah, one of my bosses was putting me in the middle of me and the floor guy and him. And he's like, is he there? And I'm like, well, he was. And then the next night, my floor guy came back and said, oh, why'd he call you? He goes, if he wants to know where I'm at, why doesn't he ask me? Why does he call me? And I go, I don't know. That's some heavy duty glue. Somebody spilled on here. So I told my worker, I said, I don't like being put in the middle of that like that.
You don't find that fun?
No. Work politics. That teddy bear in the back scary. It really wasn't work politics. It's he said, she said, and one's trying to get the other one not in trouble, but
There's a 50s everything's scary.
that was in the 60s.
Same diff.
If you guys never seen the movie JFK, I recommend it. We were watching it last week and we never did finish it. And
Well, Ma finished it. I didn't.
yeah, I finished it. It's good. Makes you think. It could be. Now I want to finish that JFK Jr. book.
I want to read this one on Jackie.
Yeah. Did we show that one?
I don't know if you did or not. I want to listen to more of those interviews.
That's basically what it is, isn't it? Or, no.
I think you're supposed to listen to the interviews while you read along.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy,
What?
you see on your
It's starring Kevin Costner.
Costner.
And who else? There's a whole myriad of Joe Pesci.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Hey, Mom,
What?
what should I draw?
I don't know.
That lady from Kevin Bacon. That lady from Roseanne that played Jackie. She's in it. She plays Kevin Costner's secretary.
Hey, Mimi.
She has a pretty significant role in it. I mean, it's kind of a little cameo, but
Hey, Mimi.
no, you'd think I'm obsessed with the
Costner.
Kennedys, but I'm not.
Gary Oldman, Tommy Lee Jones, Donald Sutherland,
Oh yeah,
John Canny,
What should I draw?
Candy.
What should I draw?
Kevin Bacon, Sissy Spacek,
Yeah,
Joe Pesci, Lauren Metcalf. That's
yeah, Lauren Metcalf.
Ed Astor, Michael Rooker, Walter Matthite.
Mathau.
I was looking at 2 different names.
Wayne Knight.
It's a good cast, and they have, I don't know who the costume director is, but a terrible, terrible wig on Joe Pesci.
Oh my lord, yes.
Oh, you should see it later on, Courtney. It gets worse.
It's like a strawberry blonde wig anyway on that poor man, but it's god awful.
That one scene, he was kind of going crazy because the mob was says what?
Yeah, a
Michael
really
Rooker?
young Michael Rooker.
Yeah. What year was that movie?
91.
91. So, yeah, a scene that he was kind of going crazy, and he like put his hands up, and the next scene his wig was down here, and then the next scene it was up here. It was. I'm like, they didn't pay.
There's a whole
attention
Google
to
search for
these-
Joe Pesci's wig in JFK. I just looked because
Really?
I wanted to find a picture. So obviously that bothered other people too.
It was.
Maybe it was meant to look like that because I see that scene. Maybe he wore a wig and it was meant to look that bad, but
You see all of them. But look at that one.
yeah. It's clear. The continuity.
But I feel like if that was in
The storyline, they should have like snuck that in there. You can't just have that happen and not explain to people why the wig shifts.
I'm one of a kind.
Hey, one of a kind, how you doing?
I want a kind.
Okay, hi Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Oh, so bad. It's more red in that picture. I thought it was strawberry blonde. It's red. They had Joe Pesci in a red
You
wig.
like it, Mom? You like it?
It was it's a good movie. It really makes you think, and it's based on a true story, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, because the judge at the end, Kevin Costner has this big long spiel because Kevin Costner plays the DA. New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Hey, Mom.
And the DA he
What?
played the judge in the movie.
Is
So
what letter is this?
What
a
a client
straight
says,
line
hello,
down?
Henry, my
I.
buddy.
IL is Illinois. That's where we are.
One of a kind says, hello, Henry, my buddy.
You're just gonna ignore the people now?
I.
So, it was a good movie. I recommend it. Like I said, it's
50 of the worst movie wigs.
it's an older one,
Wow.
but it's a good one. It gets in the
Lucius Malfoy's wig was not terrible. Jason Isaacs.
Mhm.
No, it wasn't. That blonde hair. I wanted to shampoo that
Um,
blonde hair.
Oh, I thought. Never mind. It was.
The Matrix Reloaded. The Brother Neil. Pretty in Pink.
It gets in the one of the conspiracy theories, but
Natalie Portman's in.
like I said, it
Star
makes you
wasn't
think.
bad. The Crab.
That.
Yeah,
letter.
Colin Farrell's blonde wig in Alexander was.
I don't know.
Can you guess what?
So
these
yeah, and then I got this one, but it was on sale.
these
What
are?
was it on
No.
sale for, Courtney? It's like
Illinois.
$10, wasn't
Oh,
it?
you got it for less than that.
Hey, Mom.
I think it was 5.
Six,
Because it was in a bargain barrel. What?
Yeah, this was in a
What?
bargain barrel at
North
IGA.
Dakota. Mommy's busy. Can you go do
And,
something, please?
And stop waving that marker around.
Round.
The original price, I don't know if I can get it close enough. Can you get it close, Courtney?
John Travolta was wearing a wig in Wild Hogs. I thought that was his bad hair.
$60, see down
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Original price was $60.
Mom.
Please go color on your table.
Did you get it close enough?
I think so. I
So
don't know. I
yeah,
can't do a whole lot when I've got turd.
this is a good deal. It has CDs in it. 8 CDs.
It is cold here. I'm the only fat girl not equipped for cold weather.
And we listened to a little bit of one of them in my car because I'm like, how am I going to listen to these? I don't have a CD player.
Tina
Yeah.
Turner didn't have a bad wig on.
Yeah, it was. Only CD player I have is in my car. So, we listened to it. I'm like, and the book, Courtney followed along and it was the same. So,
Hey, Mom. Is it okay if I use this pen?
No. I guess, whatever. Okay, that was meant to be a bad wig.
Yeah.
Just like Horrible Bosses was up here, and I was like, that was meant to be a bad... That was too! That was meant to be a bad wig.
Yeah. Yeah, these are about some interviews, historic conversations on the life with John F.
Hey, Mom.
Kennedy,
Please help me.
forward by Caroline Kennedy.
Oh.
And on that first CD, Caroline talks.
Yeah, she does like the intro to the book.
And I didn't understand that one TikTok you sent me where Jacqueline was in yellow.
That was her coming from the hospital after she'd given birth.
Oh, okay.
And then it was showing her funeral stuff.
Okay. So yeah, it says the first conversation, and then it tells you all about the first conversations and everything. And then, of course, it has the book. And then look at this picture. Mrs. Kennedy greets her husband for the first time as president. Aww.
They were so cute. They were American royalty.
Yeah, they were. But there's a little behind the scenes, I believe, controversy. I mean, not controversy, but they didn't want Kennedys in the White House. And they killed two of them, Bobby and John. I don't think they were accidents. They were planned, and I don't think
It was the Russians.
Cubans. I don't think who killed Kennedy, who they say killed Kennedy.
Lee Harvey Oswald.
I don't think he acted alone. Nope. That's my theory. That's my conspiracy theory.
Oh. Yeah. Look who's up at the rink.
Oh, good thing we didn't go up there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's helpers. I saw those up there, and I'm like, well, they got the
Yeah, it was the opening of the
Henry.
skate rink tonight.
Show.
What?
Come here. Look who's up at the skate rink tonight.
Good thing we didn't go.
The Grinch was up there skating.
Somehow Henry's is afraid of the Grinch. He loved him last year. He got his picture taken with him.
Mm-hmm.
And
that one year at the parade, he stalked him for a little while until I was like, do you want to go say hi?
this year he's afraid of him. Somebody. And we watched Jim Carrey's one, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and he goes, he's scary. I go, no, he's not, he's funny. I said, watch. And he didn't want to watch him, and I said, at the end, he's the hero. He becomes...
How to get rid of your elf on the shelf.
My friend Jenny had on there other day, December 1st is coming, mothers dread this, and it was an elf on the shelf to do all those things. Thank God. Elf on the Shelf wasn't around when my girls were little. My mom had an elf on a shelf, but it was garland, and the elves had their knees tucked up to their chest and their hands went over it. They were cute, but they looked just like Elf on a Shelf. Look at One of a Kind's vlog temperature today. Hey, our heat's kicking on. Woohoo! They had a warning, weather warning on my computer last night. I'm like, what? What? So I kept clicking on it and it wouldn't never bring it up, and it was a fog warning, and it was a little bit foggy when I came home this morning, but not anything like dangerous fog. So I thought it'd be colder than Jim, but it was
comfortable.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, I How about yesterday? Planting of the trees. Might be raining when we go to church tomorrow.
One of a Kind asked, have you started Vlogmas yet? I have.
Nope, not doing it. I do history videos every day. And weekends I can't do it on weekends. I just can't. I could, but I have not. I'm not gonna do that. I did that one year, I think, and I missed, and I felt bad, so I am gonna start. That's okay. I am gonna start that, what's it called? What do they call it, Courtney? On the radio, that decluttering. I'm gonna start that January 1st. And they want you to do it through the whole month. And then they say
Is it through the whole year?
yeah, but you start day 1, you get rid of something. Day 2, get rid of 2 things. Day 3, 3 things. Day 4, and so on. And they said by the end of the year you would have gotten rid of over 500. But there's only 365 days in a year.
Okay. Well, you're not getting rid of one thing every day. By the end of it, you got rid of 30 things.
Yeah,
So.
or 31.
Yeah.
Yep. So I thought that was pretty good. I'd probably get overwhelmed. No, that seems like 20 things. I gotta get rid of 20 things today. I'm not gonna say it anymore because I say it every time and I don't do it, and I'm a procrastinator. I think I would really benefit from organizing my craft room, but I just go in there and I'm overwhelmed because it's just stacks and stacks and piles and stacks and boxes, and I just get overwhelmed. But I just need to sit down and get Henry to help me and say, here, these envelopes go in this box. These plastic cereal liners go in this box. This paper goes in this box. Because I got boxes that I can sort stuff. I got a bunch of these boxes, and they really do come in handy. Copy paper comes in them, and they got nice lids, nice handles, nice little sized box. I got a ton of these, so I need to use them. I got them from work. They're really, really nice boxes. Oh, okay. That sounds good. I'm down for that. I don't know what's wrong with this computer. This does, when I'm on live, the picture's really clear, and now it's all fuzzy, and
I was gonna say we're clear.
yeah. This computer, I don't know, it doesn't.
Amanda just messaged me to ask if Granny was okay.
Amanda.
My nurse, the one that gave me the test, she was like, I hope your grandma didn't have COVID. I said, no, she's fine.
That's nice.
She was like,
You weren't supposed to say that.
oh. Well, we already said she was clear. You told them I gave her a test.
But I didn't say it was. Oh, that would be awesome, Wolf. Yeah, my craft room is small anyway. It's a small bedroom. Although when we moved here, Courtney and Henry were in there. She had her queen size bed and
a pack and play and a dresser.
Pack and play and a dresser.
Henry is. Santa Claus is not.
So yeah, we have a little skating rink uptown, and was it last winter was the first winter?
Yeah.
And then this summer, they turned it into a pickleball court, and now it's winter again. And tonight is their opening, so they're having show those pictures again. I don't think One of a Kind seen it. They had Hallelujah, what was it? Hallelujah, not Christmas lighting, but Hallelujah Lighting Company or something.
I don't know.
But then when we walked uptown and then we came back to the park is just a block from uptown.
This is Henry and I in a big snow globe.
So the carriage ride.
I will in a sec.
Okay.
Henry and I again. There's Henry as a reindeer. There's Henry and I in a big Santa. And then there's carriage ride. Horse Gracie.
And all those were like, what was it, garland, and then they
Lit up.
They lit up. So it'd be really pretty at night. Might go, I bet it's over by the time, 6. Everything started, well, no, it started. Anyway, I just love Christmas because the real reason why we celebrate Christmas, but then everybody's got pretty lights. Oh, we'll have to go by Dr. Seeloff's.
And the one on 5th Street.
Yeah. And we got 2 brothers here in town. Their mom and dad go to our church.
I went to high school with them.
Courtney went to high school with them, and they only live probably about a mile from each other.
Yeah.
Probably not even, yeah, probably about
a mile. Mile and a half.
No, I don't think it might be a mile. But they compete, and they have, well, the one has it, you tune your radio to, and the music, the lights are synchronized to the music, and the other one doesn't have it. They just...
No, but he crams everything on top of his roof in his front yard.
And it's not a very big house or a very big yard, but they compete every year to see who has the best lights, and I think, who doesn't have the synchronized?
Danny.
I think he's got the best ones. I know, One of a Kind. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get shopping done. Although I'm almost done with, and I know what I'm gonna get, and I know what I'm gonna get my other 2 girls, but I need something for my mom, and I like to get a little bit something for my
I got my
coworker.
Christmas gift already.
So,
I'm so excited for Christmas.
sorry.
Rocking out a Christmas tree.
That's what I'm going to get my mom. I think I'm going to get her IGA because it is expensive at IGA, but I don't know what the amount is I'm going to give her. She'd be happy with a $5 gift certificate, but I'm going to get her more than that. I just have to get my finances figured out. And I mean, I got most of them, but I need a little bit more. Excuse me. Cheers, agua. Now my mouth feels some kind of way after eating those pistachios. Would we want to do a little, I should have known that? That's what my girls are getting. Because they didn't really tell me what they wanted, and I asked them if that would be okay, and, well, my one daughter agreed. Clarissa
I'm 30
agreed.
years old. I don't want anything for Christmas. Well, I do, but what I want for Christmas, I'm never going to get, so.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth.
20 minutes with Elvis.
How do you know that song?
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. Then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
How do I know that song?
Yes.
I was singing that song when I was probably about your age.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
Don't.
You better not pout.
Don't.
I'm telling you why.
All I want for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only hippopotamus will do.
Yes, it is.
That would be nice.
But
Yes. Jax. That sounds like
I know.
a hot British guy.
Okay, all you poker players out there. What is a full house in poker?
I'm not a poker player and I know this one.
Ooh. I used to know.
Okay, but what's in a royal flush?
The cards.
Specifically.
So what's a royal flush? Say you're trying to teach CC how to play poker. What's a royal flush?
Please teach me how to play poker.
Hi, Cakes and Craft with Billy.
Hi, Billy.
I watched your video today on those ornaments that are so cute.
My iPad's gonna die.
Somebody's watching it all afternoon.
I can get a cord real quick.
My cord's right over there, but I don't know where to plug it in at.
I don't know. I'm not gonna say that.
What?
I'm gonna skip that question.
I can't even see your fingers.
Can somebody explain a royal flush?
Somebody teach me to play poker so that
I may play for more monies.
Woohoo!
Ooh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Billy. I'll explain a royal flush.
someone teach me how to count cards.
Teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie.
I know how to Dougie.
My dad counted cards. He was an awesome card player. I don't know how he did it, but like, I don't know, like he knew what he had in his hand, and I guess he deducted it.
No, it's just cold.
It's just cold. I've had this outfit on all day. We had a ladies' tea this morning at my church, and it was really nice. And I thought it'd be cold where we had it, but it wasn't. It was all right.
It's comfortable. I'm the only big-boned gal in the Midwest who's not equipped for cold weather. I have really, really poor circulation.
I'm right there with you. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Once my feet.
and hands get cold, the rest of me will not warm up.
Yep.
So
Same.
I could almost wear thick socks and gloves all winter.
Thank you, Google. Hi, Mark.
Hi Mark, how you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody. I appreciate that. A royal flush is a poker hand with 5 cards of the same rank, made possible by using wild card, since there are only 4 cards of each rank in a 52 card deck.
Thank you.
Wolf. And explained on my card, it said 3 of a kind together with a pair. I have a tattoo on my shoulder with that. With the best hand in poker, but one of them is hiding, and my cousin said that's my dad. That's his card.
My black daddy just messaged me.
Did you tell him? Does he know the wedding's off?
Yeah, we saw
Okay.
him at Walmart that one time
okay.
at Alan's funeral.
Oh yeah. Okay, next question. What artifact from Greek mythology contained all the evils of the world and hopes?
I know this one.
I didn't know. I've never heard and hope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No.
I'm sure when you say it, you'll think, I should have known that.
I had to say, what's up, my black daddy? He's like, oh,
Yes.
Pandora's box.
You've opened Pandora's box.
He says, hey, young lady.
Tell him I'm smiling from ear to ear. He called me young lady. Oh, I don't know this this Billy probably knows this. Look at Billy's cash app. Billy Sweet Cakes.
That's adorable, Billy.
Okay, next question. What kind of nuts are used in a Waldorf salad? Waldorf salad. I only thought one. I wouldn't like this one.
I've never had a Waldorf salad, so.
Oh, I have. It's yummy.
I'm not ritzy enough.
Oh, Courtney, it's not a ritzy salad. Well, I catered. I worked for a caterer for quite some time, and he taught me all those ritzy. And it wasn't with catering, it was, I went out on a date with his son, and they took me to a swanky restaurant, and I had escargot.
Wolf says walnuts and pecans. You're Googling again, Wolf.
That's wrong. The first one's right, but the second one's wrong.
Pistachios.
No, it's,
Macadamia?
no, it's not a fancy one. It's a common one. It's, I call the poor folks.
Dry roasted?
My card says peanuts. Yeah, I don't think I'd like peanuts in my Waldorf salad. I like walnuts and I like nuts though. Walnut, pecans and pecans. Is it pecans or pecans? My cousin from,
Pecans.
It's pecans. My cousin from Oklahoma says it's pecans because the pecans are the outhouses, the porta potty.
Just like a straw only has one hole.
Yep.
Two.
Straw. Is a thumb a finger?
Yes.
Okay, that's one card retired. Ooh, here we go, Courtney. We were kind of talking about this last week, but never touched on the specifics about it. I don't know this one. How many cents are there in 1 euro?
4.
A little bit higher, Bubba.
10.
Higher.
20.
Higher.
1,000.
Lower.
200.
Oh my
Lower.
gosh.
4.
She took a nap when I did.
Wait a second.
Yes, it's 100.
I said that.
Oh, sorry. Well, you can't guess because we're playing. You have to be in the chat. Get in the chat, Henry. Generous. What do you call a person? Next question. What do you call a person who generously donates large amounts of money to a charity? Blessed.
Hey, Daddy.
Blessed.
Anonymous donor.
I thought this was. I thought that was something else. I thought that was like.
The church office is going to be closed from the 25th to the 1st.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Wolf. Wolf's cheating again. Wolf's Googling. Yes, that's right, Wolf. Turn that down, please. A rich man, yep.
Henry, turn that down, please.
Wolf and Billy. I agree with you, one of a kind, too. Very good, Billy. Okay. How big is the this doesn't make sense, but anyway. How big is the population of the U.S.? What is the population of the U.S.? Approximately. I'm not asking for an exact.
Well, there's 3 million in China alone. So
Just.
I know.
US. Okay.
I'm saying. And we're not quite as densely packed, so
Yeah.
I'm going 1.5.
Million?
Bill.
Oh.
1.5 bill.
Mm.
Too high?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I know there's almost 2 million people in New York alone.
A bazillion. Ooh, that's very close. Oh, no. Look at Wolf. Look at the specific.
You're grounded, Wolf. You're using Google and you're not making it fun for the rest of us.
How is he using Google?
He's cheating.
Approximately 320 million. So 2 million is in New York.
It might be 1.5 million. I know there's at least 1 million people in New York. That was a statistic. Because when I wanted to be a Broadway costume designer, I had one girl who I didn't even want to do what she wanted to do, so I don't know why she didn't like me very much, but there's over 1 million people in New York and you think they're going to let you work on Broadway, and I'm like, yeah.
I mean...
She wasn't even a costume, she was an actress. So I don't know why she was... I didn't want to act.
I mean, there's always
going to be competition.
Yeah.
I knew my stuff. I knew my strengths. I knew what I was good at.
Okay, next question. Do you set the clocks forward or back 1 hour when shifting to daylight savings time? I don't know this one because I always get them mixed up. I just know that I'm not going to say it because...
I was very young and overconfident and cocky.
Well, it says back. Do you set the clocks forward or back 1 hour when shifting to daylight savings time? Back 1 hour.
But if you ask Mama, I was good.
She was good.
I was a good costume designer.
Good costume designer. I was proud.
I knew my stuff.
I'm like, I said, Courtney, you made that without...
Oh, yeah.
Without a pattern? You made those without a pattern? Yeah. I do good to pin the pattern on the material and cut them out. And then I'm like...
And then the one time I did use a pattern, I had to ask her for help because I was like, how do I do this?
And then when I sew a pattern, I'm like, how is this going to be a sleeve? You got to sew this onto that? And I'm like, I don't understand. And blueprints? Mm-mm. I don't see... I am a visionary, but I don't see like the pattern. I'm like, how's this? I mean, I'm better at it now, but like a blueprint.
Oh, see, I could look at bolts of fabric and be like, I know exactly what I want.
Or I could say, oh, look at this pattern. That'd make a pretty shirt, or wouldn't that make a pretty dress, or, but not like, oh, this is going to be a cow neck and a...
Oh, yeah, when I made the Trojan Women stuff, I took step-by-step pictures when I was draping because I wanted them for my portfolio, and you were like, you what?
Wolf's grounded. He's not answering this one.
Yeah.
It's forward. We spring forward to daylight savings time. So now we're in, because we fell back a couple weeks ago. So we're in...
Agony?
Yeah, we're in...
Misery?
What's the opposite of daylight savings? God's time. We're on God's time now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this time, though. I wish they'd just leave it alone.
I don't either, because I want to go to bed at 6 o'clock and I want to wake up at 3 a.m.
I just wish they would leave it alone. I wish it would be like 5:30 instead of 6:30 now.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, just leave us alone. All right, 2 cards down. Next one. By the way, there's 4 questions on each card, if y'all were wondering. Ooh, this is easy. Oh.
It's 6:30 here. Oh, I'm yawning. My
Body says it's bedtime. I'm tired.
Okay, next question. Name 2 of the 4 presidents. What?
Stop.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Billy.
Name 2 of the 4 presidents who have been assassinated while in office. We were just talking about one. I'm not knowing that this question was coming up. I know this one.
We've only had 2 that have actually
been assassinated.
Well,
There's been
assassination attempts.
Right, but according to this, name 2 of the 4 presidents who have been assassinated while in office. There's 4 according to this. Now Courtney has to Google it to
Because
find.
I'm 99% sure we've only ever had 2 presidents who were actually assassinated. And we were just talking about one. And the other one is our town's namesake. So.
There's 2 others. They're older. The first one's right, one of a kind, but that second one's not right.
Oh, okay. New York?
Mm-hmm.
Hoboken?
You said it.
Oh.
Because she's Italian. Her real name is Stefanati.
What are you cooking me, Wolf?
What you cooking in the background, Wolfie? I think I remember seeing something about one of these.
I forget one of these is a president and the other one, I guess he did, but.
Ooh.
I was going to have that for lunch.
Homemade? Are you making it homemade, Wolf? Yeah, we went to a restaurant and they had that on the menu. They had chicken or
shrimp.
Or shrimp. We didn't get any of the specials, did we? Nope.
Yes, one of a kind. You are correct. That
Yep.
is 2 of them.
Yep. And the other 2 are
James A. Garfield and William Kenley.
jam. I put jam. Jam.
Garfield didn't die of the assassination attempt. He died of a massive infection from his wounds.
Yeah, I remember. I did a history
That's
video
why
on that.
I knew that one,
Yeah.
but he didn't die of an assassination.
Right.
He died later on from
Yeah, because
the improperly taking care of wounds.
yeah.
Because he was shot and they like ushered him to a train, I believe.
No.
I thought he was shot giving a speech and they ushered him back on the presidential train.
I don't know. But I remember that he died of an infection like, I don't know, it was like a week or 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
It was like, ooh, what a way to die.
And I
But
forget
it was
McKinley
back
was
then
president.
when they didn't have all the...
Yeah, that was after Lincoln.
Lincoln technically died after his
But he died from a
the gunshot wound itself. Or if it passed away from it.
infection, not the assassination. And JFK died instantly.
I don't know about McKinley.
But I forget that he was a president.
Okay, next question. Let's move on to something. What was Excalibur in the legend of King Arthur?
I know!
I know too. I saw a movie on this.
Try to get Henry to watch that. Camelot's.
Oh yeah,
I just bought
the
that
cartoon one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good
The
one.
one from the 90s that nobody knows, but I found it on Apple, so I was like, somebody has to know, because Apple doesn't carry...
No, what was the one? It's a
Quest to Camelot
maybe.
with the dragons.
I just bought it, so it's on sale for
$4.99.
So my sweater has sequins on it. Yes, I think that's the one.
That's the one I just bought.
And this sweater is a mohair suit. That's what I think of Elton John every time I put it on.
Oh.
It's fuzzy. You can't, it's not really showing up on camera.
She got mad at me because we went to go see my grandma, her mom, and the sign says no shirt, no shoes, no pets. And I was like, oh, Ma, you gotta go back to the car. We can't have you in here. It's so soft.
Yeah. No. It's a weapon.
Giggity.
think nuts. And shining armor. Riding into battle. Kind of Billy?
But bigger.
We're just giving all kinds of clues out tonight, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Billy.
Excalibur was a sword that only the true ruler could release from the stone. And King Arthur was that ruler.
I seen a rated R movie about that, and I wasn't. What do you have to 17 to see rated R movies?
I guess.
18, 17, 18?
Why was it rated R? What were they doing to the sword?
No, they had a very crude scene in the movie, and I was like, oh my.
Oh.
Yes, the legendary sword wolf.
I was gonna be like, what were they doing with that sword if it was rated R? Ooh.
What are Windsor and 4 in a hand examples of?
What?
What are Windsor and 4 in a hand examples of?
Windsor is the name of the royal family.
No. We stumped Courtney on one.
Windsor is the name of the royal family. And the only reason they went to Windsor is because they had German ties and nobody wanted ties with the Germans.
Do you blame them?
Especially the royal family. So they went from Gozer Saxons to Windsor.
Little history tidbit for you there.
I am just an encyclopedia of crap over here.
I should honestly be a history teacher, but I don't like children. And I don't like teenagers.
And I hated college students when I was a college student.
I don't think you could pay me enough to be a teacher nowadays.
Right? You get some parent coming in there screaming at you. Why did you fail my student?
Because he wasn't producing the work.
Same.
I love trivia too. I love history. So sometimes, a lot of times, history is involved in trivia.
I'm really good with pop culture stuff, but I do have a soft spot for the royal family.
Yes, one of a kind knots.
A Windsor knot?
A Windsor knot. Tie knot.
Oh, I was going to say I've heard of a Windsor for a tie.
Yes.
I didn't even think of that. It's still the name of the royal family. Because they changed it from...
But not four in a hand.
No.
Okay, next question. You guys are doing good tonight. What do you call a word or phrase that reproduces the letters of another order? Did I read that right? No. What do you call a word or a phrase that produces the letter of another word or phrase in another order? So, the letters of another word.
Confusion.
Or phrase. Wait. Word for. Okay, I'm getting confused here. Okay. What do you call a word or phrase that reproduces the letters of another word or phrase in another order?
Christmas records. Caitlin put him on a leash.
I'm going to give you hints on this one. Multiple choice for this one. One of a kind says, I don't know, Colleen. I didn't know it either, one of a kind. Wolf is right. It's an anagram. Yeah,
Not to be confused with a pentagram.
Or a polygram or
a parallelogram.
It's C. It's an anagram. English wasn't my strong suit, as you can tell. Okay, we have probably one more card. These are short and sweet answers, so.
Or a hippopotamus.
Hip hop. You always give him the easy ones.
I forgot to see if I had that movie.
Would you look up this word for me? Mm-hmm. What is the tower attached to a mosque from which muezzin call the faithful to prayer call? What is the tower attached to the mosque from which muezzin call the faithful to prayer called? Muenza.
That's one of the 5 prayers or something throughout the day.
I'm not Muslim, so I don't know. I studied a little bit of wisdom. Wolf said that was just a guess. I didn't have to look it up. Oh. I think we all know this next one. If we don't, we've been living under a rock. Leaning Tower of Cheese. No.
Google says a mezuzah is an official who calls from the tower of a mosque
Okay.
when it's time for Muslim prayers. Yes, Billy.
So, it's like,
it's a person. A mezuzah.
right.
Muezzin is a person who calls for prayers. But I didn't think it was like, I thought it was like a bell or something that goes off and they all go to pray. That's awesome.
Awesome. Like I said, I'm not Muslim, so I don't know.
I studied it a little bit in religions class just because you dabble with everything.
Yeah.
Although I feel like religion class needs to
Update.
that, and they need to add cults because I'm telling you.
Oh, that's awesome.
I knew a Muslim girl when I was in college and she was very, very sweet.
We're not judging, Billy.
That's awesome that you got to experience that
Yeah.
and learn a different culture and religion. That's
When I first became not a Christian, but when I was baptized in a church years later, I was saved when I was 8, 9, 10, 11. And then I was baptized because this faith that I was in, had no idea that I was supposed to follow my saving with baptism. But anyway, I was baptized years later, and our pastor's wife kind of took it under, and she used to come to my apartment once a week and teach me about, she took me from the founding of the church and then the splitting of all the churches, and it was very interesting to me, and I wish I could have took a class at my college where I worked, but they didn't offer very many night classes when I worked, and that's the only time I could take classes as at night because I worked during the day. But I'm very interested in different religions, just why and
your religion class.
Who's texting me?
It was a good teacher, but it was very broad. We didn't dive deep into anything that I wanted.
Okay, next question. What does James Bond but still that awesome experience?
I had to do that when I was in CNA school. I did my clinicals at a nursing home that was for retired priests and nuns, and we had to work a Sunday, obviously, and we had to take all of them down to mass. And I'd never experienced that before, so I was...
Oh, I've experienced a Catholic service.
I'm glad they
before.
didn't make
Not
us
mass,
participate.
but-
I just had to stand and make sure nobody fell out of their wheelchairs, but...
Who's texting me?
Next question. What drink does James Bond famously prefer shaken, not stirred?
Cosmopolitan.
Harvey Wallbanger.
A whiskey sour.
Strawberry daiquiri. Martini. Billy with the answer.
Not stirred.
Shaken, not stirred.
Sean Connery. I know this one and his queen's name.
Billy said that was a total guess. Good guess, Billy. Good guess.
What makes a martini dirty?
I know. I think I know.
No.
Oh. I don't know then.
The amount of vermouth you put in it.
Mm-hmm.
A very dirty martini has more vermouth than a dry martini. Dry martinis don't have vermouth in them. Because you just want the liquid.
Shaken, not stirred. Okay, next question. We'll do one more and then this is our second to last. What was the French Empire Napoleon's last name? We have a family in town with the last name, and they have a Napoleon in their family. I think that's the papa's name.
The last name?
No, they have, their dad's name is Napoleon.
Oh.
You know
I know the king and the queen.
That family here in town.
Mm-hmm.
They have a Napoleon in their, the last name. Oh, we stumped Billy on this one. He was short in stature, I believe.
Well, they say that.
Yeah.
There's a movie that just came out about him. With Joaquin Phoenix playing Napoleon. Grand Emperor of France and Prussia. Napoleon. The love of his life's name was Josephine. He built her immense palaces to live in while he was gone. They never had any children because Napoleon was impotent. think Josephine might have been sterile or barren. Doesn't help.
What was I reading the other day?
Again, I am just a plethora of useless knowledge. Who needs to know that Napoleon was impotent? Nobody. But I know.
Somebody, why they didn't have kids, they never did have kids. I think it was a president.
Dolly Parton never had kids because she raised her brothers and sisters.
Can't remember. All right, should we tell them the answer so we get this last one in?
Yeah, because we only got a few minutes.
Okay, the answer is Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte.
Napoleon dethroned King Louis IV and Marie Antoinette. He had
Dynamite.
beheaded.
Yes, we have a family in town. I don't think they have the E on the end, but Bonaparte, I'm really good friends with a couple of, well, Tommy, Glenn, Mario, and Napoleon. I believe Napoleon's her dad. Okay, last question. What city is Lady Gaga from? It's a big one.
Texas.
That's not a city, that's a state.
Mexico City.
Technically, the city's in the United States.
Tijuana.
Dallas.
She seems like she's from San Francisco. No, she's definitely got those good Southern values, though. She's from the South. Yes.
New York, Billy for the win. Or for the right answer, anyway. All right, everybody. It seems like this hour went fast. Hope you all have a blessed week. Rest of your Saturday, the Sunday. Keep warm if you're somewhere where it's cold. I know Wolf is.
Grab a fuzzy blanket and some hot tea.
North of us. Have a blessed Sunday. Go to the church of your choice. If you don't have a home church, why don't you look in the phone book for a church? That's a start. All right, everybody. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next week. Me and Courtney will see you next week. I'll see you Tuesday afternoon at 1:30 and Thursday afternoon at 1:30. I do my junk journal lives then. All right, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Push the cross.